I'll let you into a little secret here. You know, you expect some silly comments on YouTube, but the one thing that really does annoy me is people saying, oh, you're not doing any videos because you can't find any lawnmowers to do, right? So let's just have a quick look. I'm just walked in the garage and we'll just do what I always do. It's so simple. It's hard to try and keep this in focus, by the way, while I'm on the phone. So petrol lawnmower, nearest first, 17-inch mower there, 5 miles away. That looks like it might have been in good condition. You don't want something that works. Briggson's recently serviced. Okay, I don't want that. So let's just filter it down a little bit. Let's filter it down to condition for parts are not working. Neither put used or for parts are not working. Click done. What have we got here? Less than 5 miles away, did that say? Less than 5 miles away, that tells me. Mountfield petrol lawnmower. Right, let me have a read of this here. The parts are not working, here we go. Used but well looked after, 46, 18-inch cutting width. It will not currently start but was working all last summer. We've decided to sell it by Hovermore, blah blah blah, rather than get it fixed. Comes with box, okay. So this currently is £15. Is this mower? That looks in nice condition. I think it's a push one by the looks of it. Yeah, nice little push mower there. So that's £15 at the minute. Now I'm going to send off an email saying I live less than 5 miles away. I can come and collect it today if you'll accept £20 to £25 cash. I'll probably just put 20 in, a little bit cheeky at first, and I'll probably get that. So I could end up with a mower that worked well last year for £20, right? I could get £20 back that I've spent for that one, which I don't want to have to buy a blade and a blade adapter for, and find out the other various problems. I could go pick this up, which sounds like it just needs the fuel draining out of it and probably the carburettor servicing, which will take me about half an hour, and then I've got basically a better mower than the one I started with here for the same money. So I'm going to fire off an email there, and I'm going to try and go and pick that one up and then try and get £20 for that and make profit on the different one. It's a little bit messing about, but I don't want to spend ages messing about with a mower that needs a blade on and a blade adapter and all sorts of other bits, and someone's already been in everywhere by the looks of it tinkering with it, when I could pick this one up from less than 5 miles away, service the car and sell it within a couple of days. Now, like I said outside, there are certain things to look out for, and this is one. Remember what I said about the air filter box? This looks like it's all staged now, like I've done this on purpose, but I haven't. Look at the air filter box, it's the wrong way around. So somebody's obviously had this screw off, they've had a look at the springs, it's probably revving up and down as it wants the carburettor serviced. But the things I look at, I look for holes. I don't want any holes in the deck. What I like about this, what as I see as I go, these are the things I see as I go around, okay. I like it, it's got metal adjusters on the wheels. It's a Mountfield to start. It's got a nicely painted deck, there's no holes in it. It looks relatively clean. And well looked after, and everything looks really solid. There's no rust, particularly at the back here. When you look at the back of these mowers, normally there's quite a little bit of like starting to rot and holes and stuff like that. So I'm looking at that. It's got an LS45 motor on it. It looks nice and big, probably just a standard 3.5 one, same as them all. I can tell someone's tinkered with it. I'm looking at the pull cord to see how much wear it's had. It looks like it might have been serviced. That looks relatively new. I'm also really trying, this is one thing that really concerns me, I always look at the cable. You see the cables down here, because people trap these in the handle and fold it over, and they can get broken, and they're not cheap to replace, and that looks okay as well. I'm also looking at the top here, where it goes here. We don't want one that's frayed or it's been repaired, or someone sort of tied it together with some string or something like that, so that looks good. So everything points to the fact that this is going to be a good mower. Grass box looks okay, it's nice and large as well. Just looks like a nice mower that could be polished up and serviced and sold, rather than the one I've got outside that looks a bit tatty. So basically what I'm trying to do is a swap the mower I've got outside for this one to make for profit. I don't mind doing that. And another thing I like about this, I do a lot of this on the Masterclass DVD by the way, another thing that I'll show you what to look for. is the listing. They've not just written spares or repair. Used but well looked after, which sort of tells me it might have been serviced. They know what size it is. It won't currently start, but it was working all last summer. People can lie, but they don't seem like that sort of person. They wouldn't bother writing the size down. They wouldn't put well looked after. Then they've got a genuine reason for sale as well. You know, once again, they could be telling a few fibs, but you can sort of tell, can't you? They've tried a bit, haven't they? You know, they've not got much grass. The reason for sale is they want a hover mower. So I'm going to fire off an email. I'm going to go and try and get that, and I'm going to try and get rid of this. So I don't think I've been negative. It's just the way my brain works. I'd rather repair that one than this one. So I'll leave the video here for now. So I've got to go out. We've got swimming lessons this morning with kids. That's where I'm up to. Not a lot going on, but people are asking me to film videos. So I am just doing basic things that I would have been out here doing anyway. So I'll speak to you again shortly, and we'll see how we get on with this this other mower, and we'll see what we can do. And yeah, if anyone's got any little tips about this starting this jog up just when it's really cold. It's cheeky, isn't it? Cheeky jog. Thanks for watching. I'll post more vids soon. Sorry it's been a bit of a ramble and a bit of a long one, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately, with me. I've always got a few little things going on, so yeah, I'll speak to you shortly and we'll see how we get on with this other mower. Just a quick update on this mower. I've actually listed this mower this morning just for £20 on Facebook Marketplace, which is an app on your phone or on the computer that you can use. I've actually used this for selling. As you can tell, I've had 3 people message me, one at 12. Started using it because there's no fees. You don't quite get the exposure of eBay, but with there being no fees, it's great. But there's a few little magic words that you need to use on Facebook Marketplace, and those 3 magic words are "need gone today," or "today only," or "must go this afternoon." And then you get people messaging you, otherwise it only goes round and round forever and no one buys it. But what you want to do as well is just put your location in, put your price in, and that's all you have to do really. People find it, and you'll find if you use Marketplace on Facebook, as I often do, it gets quite good at sort of understanding what you're looking for. So you can see here there's mainly lawnmowers and bikes and all sorts of little bits. It sort of gets to know your search is basically what I'm saying. What's this here? Look at that Honda mower there, £65. I bet that rear roller don't work on there. Let's have a look. Never ever. So yeah, big mower. Start. Oh, this sounds good. First pull. Doesn't smoke or labour. Alright, okay. However, it doesn't self-drive anymore. The amount of Honda mowers I've seen like that with these rear rollers on, I'll talk about this on this masterclass DVD, that I've picked up or I've even emailed them about, and basically the mower's perfect, just the drive don't work, and changing the transmission's a real pain. Anyway, I got sidetracked there. But Facebook Marketplace, yeah. If you just want rid of something quickly, put yourself a price on, put needs gone today and must go today, or something like that. Anyway, I've got it out here. It's oh, I'll put it out. What's even in my cars? What are you doing? Yeah. You've been helping me do my bike, haven't you? Yeah. Come here, tell me about my bike. See if you've learnt anything. What was up with my bike? What were we fixing on it? You were helping me yesterday, weren't you?
We were fixing the carburettor.
What was wrong with it?
Well, it didn't have a spring in the carburettor, and it stopped the whole thing.
What else did we buy for it yesterday?
From
Halfords.
Let me think.
What did we go to Halfords for?
A battery.
Yeah. Does it? What happens now when you try and start it?
Well, when you press the pedal, yeah.
The handle, the brake, you mean?
Yeah. When you press the brake,
yeah.
Press start.
Yeah.
It starts.
It's good that. It never used to do that very good, did it?
No way. You had to keep on pressing.
You had to do what?
You had to like keep on pressing.
Show me how you do it with your foot. Like that? Is it better now then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good help, right? Yeah. Now, what did I have missing out my carburettor?
A spring.
Yeah, it's better now, isn't it?
Spring.
Good lad, you've been a good help. Should we go and have a game of football? Wait for this man to come and pick this up then?
Yeah.
Because we were sick of that mower, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright then. Right, I'll be back shortly. So that mower's gone, it was here, in between my cars there. And it's gone. He's picked it up and I've got £20 cash, I think. I've put it somewhere. Anyway, it's just gone now. It's come from Leeds. I've got a bit of cash, look. But it did something that I've not thought of. Let me find my car keys. So when I go out and pick these mowers up, I normally have a sheet. That's not even in there at the minute. I have a mat in there. And as you've seen, I fold the seats down. And I try not to make a mess. And we just get a garage key. but he did something that I've never thought of. I don't know if I can do the same if I go and pick them up, but it was really good. It was really quite sad and really quite useful. I have a black cloth in here that I usually use. It's like a big old curtain or something like that. Which is like this, but what he had was a massive plastic bag. It was sort of half one end of the garage, and obviously it was like a bin bag. It was sealed at one end and open at the other. And he just basically got the mower and he just wheeled it into the bag, tied the bag up, so any mess that was going to go on his car, any petrol that was spilling out or oil, or any grass or anything like that, he just literally folded the handles down, wheeled it into this bag, and then just lifted it in the car, so any mess that was attached to that mower, oil, fuel or anything else, just stayed in the bag. I asked him where he got the bags from. I said, that's a massive bag, how much are they? And he said it was well, let's just say he worked for a large supermarket chain in the UK, and he gets the bags, they go over cages when they're putting stuff in the warehouse, like cage bags. So I'll have a look on eBay for something like that. But it was great because it just wheeled in, and you get it out of the other end. Obviously your car's, you know, if you're particular about not making a mess of your car, it's great because you just bag it up and put it in the car and then unbag it at the other end. Sounds so simple, but it was so effective. So yeah, that was an interesting thing. But as I say here, I've got £20 cash now, and I can put that towards something else, and we'll see where we go from there. But that's, as from this morning, putting that on Facebook Marketplace, that mower that sat there for a long time, having decided to dig it out this morning, has now gone. So I've not made a profit on that as far as I'm aware, unless I paid £15 for it. I can't even remember where I got it from, if someone paid me, if I paid for it or not. Anyway, I've got £20 cash, and Facebook Marketplace is a free place to sell these mowers for profit.